Hello, ciao everybody. This is Fred from Metalops TV and Metalops on YouTube and metalops.com in France. And we go to Italy once again. Mesa, Game Over, Lacuna Coil, Elven King, a lot of exciting bands this last month, these last weeks. So now let's go to speak about black metal in Italy. It's Svart Vinter, Norwegian band, Norwegian name, but an Italian band. Svart Winter, they are here, all the whole band. So I thank them, everybody. I thank you to be there. The album is called Isvind. It's your second album, and it's gonna released in Non-Serviam Records at the end of May 2025. So Svart Winter, could you introduce yourself one by one? Luca with the logo. First, what's your name and what do you do in the band? Because there are two Lucas.
Yeah.
Please.
I'm the drummer, Luca Tiraterra, and I've been with Svart Vinter since the release of the first album. So
Mist in 2022.
Mist, yes. When the album came out, I enjoyed the band. So after the Mist, yeah.
Okay, 1 year after the foundation of the band in Roma. Okay.
Yes.
Next, other Luca.
Hello to everybody. I'm Luca Gagnoni. I'm the guitar player and the founder of the band, and founder together with Emanuela.
Okay, nice to meet you, Emanuela. Yes, what you are the two guitarists, if I'm right?
Yes,
two guitar players.
I am the second guitar player of the band, and my name is Emanuela Marino, and I play guitar, and I'm a former member with Luca of Svart Vinter.
Yeah. And maybe in the past there was also Veil of Conspiracy. We are going to speak about that a bit in the past. Okay.
Yeah.
We still have.
It still exists. It's not split. Okay, not split. Okay. Next, Jacopo, if I'm right, the first name.
Yes, it's okay. No worry about that. I'm Jacopo. I cover the bass lines in Svart Winter, and like Luca, our drummer, I joined Svart Winter after the release of Mist.
Yeah. Okay. And last but not least, the leader, and maybe we can say and the producer of the new stuff.
Exactly. My name is Andrea Maggioni, and I'm the vocalist. And I produced this last album, Isvind. But as the other members, Luca and Jacopo, I joined the band after the first album release, Mist.
Okay. So the vocalist and producer, because you have the studio, Decomposed Design Studio, where the album Isvind was mixed and mastered, but not recorded, maybe.
We recorded each one in our own studios.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and you make the mix of Isvind and mastered it. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. First reaction about the album. It's the second album, we say, after Mist in 2022. I find Isvind very, there is a natural, we speak about that now, very natural sound, very organic, very warm for black metal. Okay, the riffs are cold, but it's black metal, and the winter in the cover artwork behind Emanuela and Luca. But I find the sound very... the guitars especially very organic, very live sound. It was a goal to have that sound, Andrea. Do you agree?
Yeah, we like to bring maybe a more deep sound into black metal, so we try this style.
Okay, I think you nail it. You reach it. And so it means that live is Svart Vinter also a live act, a live band, or not for the moment?
Yes, of course.
So in first, the band was founded as only studio project, but after the release of Mist, our debut album, we received a lot of requests to bring the band playing some shows, and
Okay.
And so the band was formed like that.
Yeah, and Mist, it was a self-released, independent release in 2022 by yourself.
The first copies will be released by an Italian label,
Black Mass Prayers. It was a very little Italian label.
Okay.
Yes. Then the second repress by a Dutch
Dutch label called Northern Winds.
Okay.
And then a third repress was made by ourselves. So only the third repress was auto-produced.
Yeah, and we can still find it on Bandcamp if we pay or freely in digital support.
Yes, you can find our debut album on our Bandcamp on streaming platforms.
Okay, and so Luca, Emanuela, you said, and I said that before. Yeah, you come from another band, more doom death metal act, Veil of Conspiracy, and it's still alive. It's another project. But it's still alive.
Yeah, another project, and with the other band with Veil of Conspiracy, we make albums, shows, and stuff like that.
And
the
so
last album was been published in January.
On which label? Non Serviam also? No.
Meuse
Music Records. Okay, but good. So I didn't know. Okay, but we'll check that more. I think. Okay, thank you. And so, what the reason you founded Veil of Conspiracy in 2021? You wanted to make another project? Maybe it was a pandemic and you didn't know what to do. You have inspiration in the mountains in the north of Italy. Tell me.
So the black metal for me and Emanuela is a great passion.
Yes.
And so we wanted to form a band, a black metal band, and because we love black metal and we love to write black metal stuff, putting the atmosphere inside the songs and
okay. And why did you choose this name, Norwegian name, and not an Italian name or Latin name, Svart Vinter? It means black winter, in fact.
Black winter, yeah. But the fact is very easy. The choice was very easy because we've always been in love with Scandinavia and that kind of landscapes. And so we simply wanted to make a tribute to Scandinavia, and that is the fatherland of black metal too. So we mixed things, and Svart Vinter came out.
And this new album is called also in Norwegian word Isvind. It means ice wind.
Icy winds, yes.
It remembers me Blizzard Beast. You remember Immortal Blizzard Beast album? Not the best one in the sound. Andrea, I think you could say some advice, give some advice to Abbas and Demonaz but the sound was awful of Blizzard Beast. But but the songs were good. The other guys, Jacopo, I see an Emperor t-shirt. So it's one of your influence. Also, you have the same roots, Scandinavian and especially true Norwegian black metal influences. You have a t-shirt of Emperor.
Yeah, I used to. That's kind of funny because I used to not like black metal so much during my prime years because maybe youth, maybe I didn't understand it very well. And then with the passing of time, when you are always searching for something like more extreme and maybe something like more of yourself, what you basically something that makes you feel in a certain way.
Okay.
That was when black metal entered my life.
Mm.
And I'm more of Sweden wave of black metal fans. I'm love mostly Sweden groups. Like I'm a huge fan of Marduk for example. Yes, I um because that sounds very strange because I'm a huge thrash metal fan.
Okay.
Very very huge, especially the German wave. But then I think we can call that black metal happens in my life.
Okay.
And yes, and my first love in black metal was Summoning, the album Minas Morgul.
Yes, they are not very active now. I'm waiting for a new album,
It's okay. Yeah, they're not very active. I think they are a two-man band.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a bigger that projects, and electronic projects also.
Yeah. I think it's called Dungeon Synth or something along those lines. But that aura, that darkness, that feeling.
Okay.
It's just something that you could not find in another genre.
Okay. And Luca, thank you. Luca, your roots also the same ones. Your musical influences, and you as drummer, it's important. Maybe you have some idol in drums.
Yeah, actually, I come more like from post metal stuff, like modern post metal, like Amen Ra, Celeste, and stuff like that. But I enjoyed a lot Svart Vinter because they combine this style. So it's actually black metal, but I think more way in a modern way. So I enjoyed a lot also with my drum parts to combine blast beats and slow tempos.
And mid tempos, the songs are not always in blast beats. They are introduction. It depends of the song, but it's not only blast beats like Marduk, and but Marduk evolves. But I say hello to Morgan. Okay, thank you. And Andrea, your roots, vocally, I find your vocal parts are very. Very. Sometimes I could believe it's like Gorgoroth stuff.
Oh, thank you. My main inspiration was surely Satyricon and Immortal, but also Dark Funeral are very amazing.
Yeah.
And,
you like the new singer of Dark Funeral?
Oh yeah, definitely. Even though I mostly moved lately on modern genres. Like I'm also a fan of death metal and technical death metal, also deathcore, but my roots of black metal come from my childhood, and I used to listen a lot of black metal and atmospheric. Also, I moved to black gaze and stuff like that, post black metal.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
So,
it's interesting because, and thank you for all your answers, because all that makes Svart Winter. And in Isvind, we can feel it, and there is a special mood, a special atmosphere. Like we said, you wanted to develop that, and maybe your side project, Luca and Emanuela, your side project of Veil Conspiracy inspired you in a bit in the feeling, in the mood to approach with your own touch this kind of black metal, but which come from the Norway and Sweden, of course, but with your own touch.
Yes, that's because because we don't listen to black metal only. For example, I like a lot bands like Alcest.
French.
I'm a huge fan of Alcest. And I'm a huge fan of Catatonia. It was maybe it's my favorite.
Which period Catatonia? It depends.
The
first
black
one.
ones, the older ones. Yes.
Brave Murder, Brave Murder ones, and
yes,
masterpiece.
yes, everything until the Grateful Distance.
Okay, yeah. I have the new album if you want. I have the new album, but officially I can't send because I'm going to interview Jonas Renske or the two guitarists because there are two new guitarists. A lot of change. A lot of change.
Sadly.
Okay, yeah. Okay, it's interesting. Do you have how is the black metal scene in Italy nowadays? Because I know Esperia, you know, an old solo project, Esperia from the mountains of Sibili in the north.
Yes.
I interview him, Esperia with the mask, etc. You are connected to the French black metal scene and European black metal scene more generally?
Yes.
You have contact?
Yes.
Okay.
We know band like Ruin.
Yes. From Australia?
No, France.
From okay, yeah, because there are winds also in Australia, in Tasmania.
Yeah.
Okay, Tasmania. Okay. And you have a special some offers to tour with them, for example, in Europe or with a booking agents. You could. You have did you receive some offers to tours with some black metal acts from if you have a network with them in
not yet, but we are working on it. Yes, we play some shows with different bands from I don't know, Batushka, Absu,
recently,
Rotting Christ, more.
So you have connection. Okay, and you have already toured abroad outside Italy.
We played some years ago.
Yes, we shared the stage with Batushka. We
the last
opened
the show with Absu. The last show with Absu. And we are working on scheduling some shows for supporting Isvind.
We can say we are in the benchmarking phase of the two of touring and
it's
gigs and stuff like that.
It's not easy when we start, but and festivals. You are going to make some festivals this summer, maybe you are interested by that because sometimes it's more easy. It's easier to tour to go to festival.
It will be great. Yes.
You have not to organize a tour totally, but you have to have your ticket to be selected in the festival because there are a lot of bands. Okay. Andrea, so you produced the album. So what was the more challenging part of your job during the mixing and mastering? Were you focus on your vocal parts, on the guitar, the drums? How did you work? What was the more challenging part for you on this job? And is it a new job for you as producer?
Probably it was a new experience in a way of mixing because I mostly receive mixes that are more digital. So this was more in a classic way. And so I had to challenge myself on mostly the drums, mixing drums, and so just that the other stuff was quite simple because I have already experience on that. So and I enjoyed it a lot doing the mix of this album.
Not too boring. Sometimes it's hard. It's a lot of job, and you don't have a lot of backwards. You have the help sometimes to have an eye by another person. No.
Yes. We also met together to check everything and decide the edits and all the stuff. So it wasn't boring at all. It was very amazing. It was very awesome.
Enjoyed it a lot.
Okay. There are no keyboards, if I'm right, on Isvind album. There are no keyboards. Sometimes arpeggio in guitars and more at the end, but no keyboards. You don't want to put some keyboards, some black metal stuff like Emperor. No, it only classical instruments, guitar, drums, and bass, and vocals.
some guitars with some reverb, but no keyboards.
Yeah. My last winter, it starts with the arpeggio, clean sound. I like it very much. For example,
Thank you.
it was composed during the winter in Italy. No, not especially, or during a travel, a journey in Norway, maybe.
No. It was composed here in in our studio, and
yes.
Okay.
It's a song born in a simple way. So
it's you. It's you. Yeah, you start first on guitars. You both on Emanuela and Luca. Okay.
We start together, and we share the ideas with the other guys, and we work on the song.
Okay.
In fact, my last winter is the perfect case. What I was saying before, that is a song that is not most black metal. He has a different influences, and my personal opinion, I like it very much. But at the first time we said it's not kind of black metal, this song, so let's see what people will think. But
dark feeling, dark doom feeling, atmosphere, and slow. You develop that. But Luca, you can play blast beats. You can play blast beats if you have to play during one show only blast beats. You can.
Yes. Yes, I like it. I enjoy so much to play blast beats and in a hard way.
And at home, you have electronic drum kit, or you have acoustic?
No. I have acoustic drums because I have also my studio with the school. So yeah.
Okay. You have another project or other projects? No. You have other project?
Me?
Yes.
Yes, I have a post-rock band.
Okay.
So it's more post-rock metal band.
Yeah. Okay. Andrea, on vocals, you could be able to sing sometimes with clean vocals, like Gal's word made on the new stuff. Sometimes you could be able to sing with clean vocals sometimes to make to alternate vocals, screams and clean.
What do you mean? I didn't understand. Sorry.
Could you be able and are there plans to sing sometimes with a clean voice? You could be able. You can and to alternate screams and clean vocals.
Yeah. I tried. Also, I have another band that I released an album some years ago, and it's called Isidar. And there I already sang both scream vocals and clean vocals.
But in Svart Vinter, no, it's not the plan.
No. I in this project I prefer to be just screamer vocalist.
Okay. Jacopo, you play on bass.
Yes.
You play on bass 4-string, 5-string.
I'm mainly a 5-string type of bassist. I think it's the perfect number. I try to fit the fifth string in any way as I can, if I can, obviously.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, mostly I was used to the fifth string more when I played in some. I used to play some prog death stuff.
Okay.
A long time ago.
With finger picking? You play with finger picking or mediator?
Just in some parts, I switched to total pick now because it gives me more a precise touch. It's more direct sound, and I've taken this kind of technique since like 2 to 3 years ago. When I started my death metal project. It's called Caius.
Oh, you have all bands. Okay.
Yeah, it's old school type of death metal, like Entombed, Vomitory. Yes, that kind of stuff. Yeah, that kind of style.
Okay, this week I make a special Swedish sound on Metal Ops TV with Leak, Bart, Belgian band, Leak, Swedish band, awesome band, and Deserted Fear and Imperishable. Swedish sound, not Swedish only bands, but yeah. Listen to Leak, maybe. L-I-K on Metal Blade. Okay, guys, there is a single already released, Torment, called Torment. It's a lyrical video, if I'm right, if my memory is good. It's a lyrical video. Are there plans to other music videos? And what are the plans now for Svart Winter? You are going to play a release party in Vatican for the new Pope in Rome, maybe end of May.
So yes, we released the second single called titled Torment, and before this, we released an official video clip for the song Of Cold and Grief.
Yeah.
And
it's on YouTube. Both are on YouTube.
Yes.
Of Cold and Grief too. Okay.
Yes.
I will put the link in the end. The links at the end of the video. Okay. Another plan of music video? Excuse me.
We are working on it.
Okay.
We are working on it, and we are working to make possible release party of Isvind, and we are scheduling some shows supporting album.
Okay, thank you. And do you play with makeup, score paints, picks, and no weapons?
No, it's too obnoxious.
I am the only man.
Luca, yes. Manuela, yes.
Yes, but not corpse painting. It's just like makeup.
Oh, a bit. Okay. Old school touch. Yeah.
Simply way.
Okay. Okay, but I thank you, everybody. It's the end. So thank you very much. Please come to France in the festival. You have your place, I think. I want to discover you. And I like Isvind album. So Isvind available in the end of May on Non-Serviam Records. And the links in the description at the end of this interview. Thank you. Grazie mille, everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
Ciao a
thank
tutti.
you.
And take care.
And
thank you very much for to be together. It was very nice. Thank you very much. Ciao.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Thank you too.
Bye.